2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, now you came and changed how I feel.
Amid the Sonoran Desert stands this venue, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, a good one in store here between the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and away we go in Glendale. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Rob, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Ready?
Ward off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it, and he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Ward. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. Ball at the 33 for first down. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Up to the races, middle of the field. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
19, Charger, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
It's going to throw here on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This one falls incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, set. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Ward's going to throw it. Hits his running back. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
Man in motion here. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Pass 60, pass 60.
Again, Ward going to the air. Escapes the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Got it. Ready.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Headed out right. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground, here is Sampson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Running back sent in motion. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Ward setting the pass. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Slice kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Benson once more. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Murray on 3rd down. Coleman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Looking to return from the 29. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. Here it's ready.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 here. Ward. He rolls to his right. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They motion Ridley over right. 2nd and 4. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They motion Ridley over right. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Guy plays straight ahead. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
On the draw to get to Pollard. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. And he'll score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans push their lead to 3. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. This is Dortch working the right side. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now Murray on the play fake. Rolling out to his left. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing again, Murray. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Another throw coming from Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his target, Ryman. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Connor can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Another for it. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Cougar not ready.
Ward off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10 from the 41. A toss here to Sampson. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Chidobe, Awuzie, and they're on the tackle.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
From the 44 here on second down. He's got Murphy here on a slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Here to Sampson. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second and 6 now. On his back here is Pollard. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
19 tight.
Ward now on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on going to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Green. Shit. Forward. Biggest. Hey, forward. 2.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Left side, caught by Dortch. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Biggest.
Back to throw, Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
13 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey. Biggest.
Murray here on 1st down. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now Kyler. Complete beyond the marker. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. The Cardinals grow their lead to 8. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Will begin his return from the 11. He's brought down just inside the 25. takes us to halftime.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. Out left, Diomano makes the grab. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Gonna run and draw here with Benson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Green. Come back.
Murray to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's try it right with Benson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Play action now. Murray throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
On the return, here's Jones. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Murray from the pistol. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Headed out right. The pass was incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Chased out to his right. This is Ridley working the right side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They kick the running back in motion. Ward's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I put money down on all of us, on my people down.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, hold on. Big Ace open.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They're going play action. It's Murray. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Big Ace.
Here's Kyler to throw. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Murray on the play fake. Getting out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
It's Benson on the give. Pushing for the red zone. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down. Here's an option. Pitching it out to Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Daniel Carlson set to kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's low and bounces short of his man. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On 4th down, Ward. He's got it to his running back. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And off to Sampson. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down. From the gun, it's Ward. Dump off caught by his back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, what?
Ward off the play fake. Ridley nicks the ground downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
Got it. Ready?
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Again, Ward going to the air. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling a preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short lot route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Ward setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked out by Kenneth Oluseyi.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Murray set up to throw. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Murray on 3rd down. Left side, caught by Dortch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
Finds Benson out of the backfield. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Give up the gut to Benson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Green.
Off the play action, here's Murray. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
3rd and long for him here. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Running back, motioning right. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle 3rd, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Ward now. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 4th and forever coming up. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He puts everything behind this one. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
We'll throw this one. Ward. Looking slant route, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Here we go. The Titans setting up for a big 2-point attempt.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going play action. It's Murray. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll toss it here to Benson. He will be stopped here, but not much like about that effort.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. He's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets him the first and wins them this ball game.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Give on 2nd to Benson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Bringing to Benson on 3rd. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Ward. Connecting on the slant. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact to come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
19 Charger. 19 Charger. Go.
Again, Ward going to the air. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.